Well, we are in Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu, India, and we're actually on our way right now to a ghost town. This town was, from what we understand, obliterated in I think 1964 by a cyclone. And just to whet your appetite a little bit about this ghost town, this would have been right on the seafront. I think what makes this ghost town really unique is the fact that this would have been the last town in India before you were to traverse the water to Sri Lanka, if that makes any sense. It's almost like it was a final frontier in India. It was the last town in India before you just ran out of space and you made the 30-kilometer, 30-mile crossing to Sri Lanka. So this was the end of the line, this town that we're going to, and it's no more. And we've done some research online to figure out how to get out here as cheap as possible, aside from hitchhiking, which we've done a bit of hitchhiking in India, but we're just going to take the city bus, I don't want to call it a city bus,
local bus.
A local bus, there you go, right out to, what is this name of this town again? Deshkodal? Oh, shit.
That's right.
Oh god, we're terrible, aren't we?
Yeah, we really are. We know where we're going, but we don't really.
Dhanishkodi is the name of this ghost town, so we're on our way. Okay, so just like that, we are dumped roadside in Dhanishkodi, and for what I've said about it being a ghost town, there's certainly some trade set up here along the side of the road, souvenir stalls, some restaurants, and right away we've come across some ruins as soon as we've hopped off the bus here. So, not sure what this is, but
Fresh fish.
oh yeah, loads of fish, huh?
Yeah. Big basket full.
I just about missed this, and I got to get out of this. Stop pointing the camera directly at the sun, but yeah, you spotted that, Fiona.
Yeah, I just turned around. It's like this really ornate piece of plasterwork that's left. Absolutely gorgeous. And somebody's bracelet.
All right.
Not from 1964.
No, a little more contemporary, that. So we're not sure if the remains of the town are on both sides of the highway. They probably are, but we're just on the south side right now, and you can see how extensive the ruins are here. Don't know exactly what we're looking at, but pretty cool nonetheless. And so much of this building material was taken right from the sea. Coral. So taken from the sea and taken by the sea as well, I guess. So the year when that cyclone hit, and we're just talking about it. Yes, it was 1964. Don't know exactly when.
December.
Oh, was it December?
Yeah, it was December 1964.
So it's not all that long ago. That's just what we're talking about here. I mean, it's only 10 years older than me, so I guess that's a long time ago.
Then you got to figure, like, so many people that were displaced, those that survived it, so many of them are still alive, and I'm sure they're just living like just a few miles down the road from here, and I'm sure it's quite vivid in their memories.
It's kind of odd to find a church here, anyway.
Yeah.
In India, it's not unheard of, but it's
rare.
It's rare.
It's definitely rare. So that's why we're kind of thinking, was it a church? I really don't know. And now I'm starting to think, like, was this the railway station? Because you've got these little red brick arches here.
No way.
Could this have been something? It would have been a very tiny railway station.
And I gotta say that there was up and down the coast of various spots of India, we're learning that there was Portuguese influence. There was Portuguese colonies, exactly. Just in various spots up and down the coast of India. So you've got to wonder if this was built by the Portuguese. I mean, it definitely looks like an old structure.
Yeah.
How old, I don't know, but fascinating.
Yeah, and again, you can just see like coral that is used. You can see all these coral rocks up here in like just the original inner part of this, and then, you know, you've got like the red bricks and stuff. Then there's this structure, which we don't even know what that is. It was obviously part of this. So it's a mystery.
That's something for us to look into a little further, I guess. This is what we're going by. A medical college, huh?
Okay.
How
See?
about that?
We were right.
Yeah.
Old church, we got that one right.
Okay. It's the house and a temple.
House and temple.
The post office, yes, we did come across that. We're going to have to show you that a little bit further. That's kind of one of the first main structures we saw. So.
Oh, that's
Ramar Temple, yeah. It looks like it's come apart a little bit more since. Taking a look at some of these structures here a second time, I don't know if that was the medical college and this was the post office. The reason why I say this might be the post office is because of the lattice work that I'm seeing. I'm comparing that with the photograph that we just saw on that banner there. I don't know, we're having fun exploring this anyway.
right, and the thing that we've noticed about the banner, especially with the temple here, it really proved it to us, that we don't know when those photos were taken that are on the banner, but it was obviously a while ago, because you can see like this is just in wreck and ruins way more now than it was whenever that initial photo was taken. And the only thing that chipped us off was just that really intricate little detailed piece of plasterwork, but it looks quite different. There's less of it there now. So it's probably the same with the other buildings here. You're looking at them, but again, time, the wind, the sea, the weather has all played a part in just changing what are already ruins.
We're gonna go across the highway now. So if you are coming out here, I don't believe there's any accommodation, despite what that sign says. We found that the custom here throughout much of India is if you find a place calling itself a hotel, it's very often a restaurant. Sometimes they offer rooms as well, but very often a hotel is just a place serving meals. So
Don't be disappointed.
just get something to eat and call it good.
Yeah. And this is another name for a restaurant. If it's not a hotel, it might be called a mess.
We found that in Tamil Nadu so far.
Yeah, it
not
seems
throughout
to be-
India, but
Yeah, it's definitely common down here in the south, at least in Tamil Nadu so far. So, yeah.
messes and hotels to serving food. Well spotted, Fiona.
Yeah. So this place is doing it all. It's hotel, vanny, mess. It's a hotel and a mess.
I'm starting to wonder if this was part of the train station or not. I really don't know. Hopefully somebody can tell us something about this while we're here, or we can find some more kind of informative photos.
Posters.
Yeah. So. Anyway, we're just enjoying walking around here, watching the goats over there off in the distance.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's like this modern ghost town, but there's still so much going on around it. It's been a really good day.
This one still has its umbilical cord attached.
No way.
So does this one here. It's taking a leak, but it's you might not be able to make that out, but just a bit of the umbilical cord still there. Yeah.
Okay. No, they're little babies.
The one thing I spotted over here was what I think were some narrow gauge railroad tracks, just kind of on either side here, continuing off. I don't know if you can make that out. So, you know, tracks going that way perhaps, and some narrow gauge tracks going that way. I suppose that seals the deal right there.
Railway station, yeah.
And we've actually come out here as far as you can by road anyway. The very final spit of land past Danish Cody Ghost Town. And as you can see, this is a madly popular tourist destination as well. So from here, it's about another, we've read 30 kilometers, 30 miles?
30 miles, 15 miles, I'm not really sure how far, but it's not too terribly far. Sri Lanka is just out there somewhere.
Right.
And between this point and I believe it's Mannar in Sri Lanka, there is an archipelago that goes basically out between the two. And there is a legend that goes with that archipelago, that the god Ram, his wife Sita, was abducted by a demon king in Sri Lanka. So he had one of his right-hand men, Hanuman, build a bridge. The bridge was built by a monkey army, and it was to join, it was a way for them to get across to rescue Sita. So yeah, that's the legend that goes with this little piece of land here. And as you can see, this is a really popular spot for tons of people to come to, and rightly so. I mean, even for us, this just feels like such a massive accomplishment to get to this point. Yeah, pretty deadly.
Let's go take a look, shall we?
Right, so just out here, what we're looking at, this little landmass, this is part of the archipelago that we've heard referred to as Adam's Bridge or Rama's Bridge. So this is the archipelago that would connect India and Sri Lanka, as much as an archipelago can actually connect two things. Right, the packs are on. We're leaving Pambam Island and we're leaving Rameswaram. Now the main reason that most people come to Rameswaram is right behind us here, and it is the Ramanathaswamy Temple. Now this is one of India's most sacred Hindu temples. It's also one of 12 Jyotirlingas here in India. We definitely recommend this little place to grab a bite to eat. We ate here twice yesterday. We ate at their tea stall and we had quite a few deep fried snacks. And then yesterday evening we went into the actual restaurant. All the food is absolutely fantastic here. So yeah, Jerry's just stopping. He's going to grab a bite to eat on the way to the bus. And we'll be on our way.
10 rupees each.
Like I said, we ate here yesterday. The food is fantastic. Really good snack food. And the other thing that's fantastic here is they have ginger chai. And a cup of ginger chai is 15 rupees.
That's good too.